Namaste. One of our viewers in our Dynamic Dowman Kannada social media channel had raised a question very recently. And the question was, now there is a quarterly results of this company called INFOSYS. According to you, what is a prediction? Please tell me your prediction based on the quarterly results. This is the question that the person had raised. All right. Now that video, the question has been raised in the Kannada channel. So he had raised a question because I had done a video on INFOSYS. So in that video I had explained that the stock price has already come down by more than 34% from the top very recently. And as the price had come down, what information did our dynamic system software give us? And what should be our approach if I have to trade in INFOSYS stock, whether it is in futures or options? That's a different story. All right. So I had made a video on this particular topic, so he must have watched this video. After watching it, he has raised this question. Now you have made a video on INFOSYS and its price movement. At the same time, also tell me now, since there is a quarterly results, how should I go about trading in it? All right. So that is the point. Now the question very specifically states that tell me your prediction based on the quarterly results. All right. Now having said this, I always keep saying, I don't know, well, we are very fresh in this English and other language channels, but then in Kannada we've been doing these videos for a long time. So there are a lot of videos that we have done. I don't know that person how many videos he has gone through, but then I feel that he has really not understood what we are trying to convey. All right. The point that I am trying to convey every time to every viewer is decide one thing, whether you want to trade or whether you want to predict the market. All right. These are two different things. You want to trade the market or you want to predict the market. You want to make money or you want to analyze the market. Take a decision. Because these two are different things. All right. They don't go together. There's a fact. I hope all the experienced traders who are watching this video, you will agree with me, isn't it? So these are two different things. So let me give you a brief about what is happening in INFOSYS. So keeping INFOSYS as an example, I think I'll try to elaborate on this particular point and also give you maximum clarity. So the price of this stock has been coming down. It has come down by almost 34% from the top. And I think it had made a top in the month of October or November 2024, if I'm not wrong. So from there it has come down by March or April 2025, it has already made a low. When it was making a low, in our dynamic system, right at the bottom, there is a dynamic major signal. Now, whenever we come across this dynamic major signal, either at the bottom or at the top, it means the price is likely to reverse. And if it starts reversing, we can expect a bigger movement. This is the simple understanding. That is the reason the name of the signal itself is called as dynamic major signal, all right, which means it can give us a major movement. So having said that, in that video I had also said that since there is a dynamic major signal and the price is slowly trying to reverse upward, now we know that the pressure is upward because it is coming up from a major signal. Since the pressure is upward, now let us just go about to trading INFOSYS. Just blindly, in a very relaxed way, keep trading INFOSYS, whatever trade opportunity that you get. But then keep this point in your mind that the pressure is upward. So any buying opportunity that I get, let me go ahead and do the trade. But then it is not that you will not get a selling opportunity at all. You may get a selling opportunity also. But then when you get a selling opportunity, you must have this awareness that the direction is upward, I mean the pressure is upward. So if the price comes down, the price is coming down opposite to the pressure. So when it is coming down opposite to the pressure, it may not last for too long. Which means if you get a selling opportunity, if you take a short position, be ready to exit it quickly. Don't hold it for too long. All right. This is a simple awareness a trader must have. And these are the things that we make it very clear to all those people who join our dynamic superpower trading workshop. All right. So having said that, from there on, what happened in INFOSYS? Let's have a look. On 17th April 2025, the price from its low started slowly increasing. As it started increasing by around 12:30 in the afternoon, in our dynamic live, there came a signal called speed signal. That too in the chart named ID3. In ID3, we got a speed signal buy. So, with all the explanation that I gave you, with this understanding, what will you do now? Just go ahead and buy it. So, if we had bought it at that point, the price was at around 1400. Now, I am talking about the equity segment price, the cash segment price of the stock. Now, if I have to buy it in futures, whatever is the price available at that point in time, just go ahead and buy it. Or if you want to do the trade in options, buy a call option. If someone says that no, I am only an option writer, then sell a put option. The thing is very simple, all right. But then you just have to understand which is the right place to enter and which is the right place to exit. All right. Now, having said that, we took this trade, or we would have done this trade. Now, from there the price started increasing. By 1:30 in the afternoon, as the price went up, right at the top there is another signal. Now, this signal says that the price can reverse. Now, we have taken a position, we are in profit, something is telling me that the price can reverse. What is the first thing that will come to your mind? Book the profits, exit the position. So, we would have exited the position by 1:30 and the price was at around 1413. This is the place where we would have exited on the same day. Now, after exiting, now we are waiting, we don't have any other trade, we did not take a short position. The reason is we knew that the pressure is upward. Now, having waited, the price kept on moving around the same level. Slowly it started increasing. As it started increasing, by 21st of April, morning 9:55, in dynamic live, in the intra-week chart, the long signal gave us a buy. All right. Now, when it gave us a buy, we blindly don't buy it. Just because it gave a buy, we don't buy it immediately. We look at the action information. All right, intra-week action information. When we looked at the action information, at 9:55 it was written as buy long, wait and act, or buy signal, wait and buy. All right, which means buy signal has come, but please wait, don't buy it now. Well, you must have come across lot many things in stock market, lot many softwares, indicators, too many things. Have you come across anything which says buy signal has come, but please don't buy? Well, this dynamic live tells you that. So, our dynamic members who have gone through the training, what they will do here is they will not do any trade because it is telling us to wait. Normally, when it says buy signal, wait and buy, it means the price may not go up from here, it may actually start coming down. In fact, some of the dynamic members will also be ready to take a short position. But in this situation, they wouldn't have done this. The reason is they are all well aware that it is coming up from a dynamic major signal and the pressure is upward. All right. So, they would have waited for some more time. As they waited, the price slowly started increasing further, and around 12:55 in the afternoon, what happened is the information changed. From buy signal, wait and buy, it changed to buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come, take a long position, act now, buy it immediately. This is the meaning. So, if you had bought it at that point in time, the price was at around 1467. All right, this is the price at which we could have bought it. Now, after having bought it, the price started increasing. It made a high of 1476 ranges. And from there, now when it was making a high, right at the top, there is a dynamic signal. Now, normally, when a dynamic signal appears, the meaning of the signal is it is telling us in advance that price can reverse. Be ready. But then, people who attend our dynamic superpower trading workshop, we tell them as soon as you get that dynamic signal, if you are trading in options, first lock your profits. How to lock your profits? Well, those things will be explained in the training. But then if you are trading in futures, you know that the price can reverse from here. Now wait for an additional confirmation signal for you to exit. Not only exit, you can exit and reverse also. Now as we waited, the price slowly started coming down. And as it started coming down, by around 3:15 in the afternoon on the same day, in dynamic live, there is a ID1 chart where it confirmed a sell signal. Now when it confirmed a sell, we knew that something has told that price can reverse, As it is reversing, a sell signal is also confirmed. Now, having seen these two, what our dynamic members will do here is they will exit their long position and also take a short position. Now, when they did that, the price would have been at 1450. Now, they had bought it at 1467. Now, they are exiting at 1450. It is almost 17 points minus. All right. The previous trade was a 13 points profit. The second trade is a 17 points minus. The minus is bigger than the profit rate. So, many people will start thinking that, all right, well, this is not working out. Maybe there is something wrong. It is giving me a minus trade. The software is not good. That is not good. This is bad. He is bad. I am bad. I am confused. All possible thinking will get into your head. But then just remember one thing. You are here to follow the system. Simply follow the system. Obviously, you have to follow the system. To follow the system, you have to be very relaxed. All right. In a very relaxed and effortless way, you should be able to trade. For that to happen, there is one factor which will ensure that will happen. And that is, what is the capital that you have kept to trade one lot of this particular stock in futures? Or if you are trading in options, what is the capital you have and how much have you used to do this trade in options? Now, this is one deciding factor. And this is one very important thing that we explain you in our dynamic superpower trading workshop. All right, which will decide whether you are relaxed or not relaxed while trading. All right. So, our dynamic members, they would have followed those rules in a very relaxed way. They would have exited the position in minus and they would have taken a short position. Now, after having taken the short position, the next day when the market opened, it opened with a gap down. All right. It opened with a gap down. Now, some of them may have thought that there is a quarterly results. Obviously, I forgot to tell about the quarterly results. Since the person had asked specifically about the quarterly results, I would like to tell you, well, if you are looking at the results and then you are going to trade, now how are you going to trade? What will you analyze? Or in your words, how are you going to predict it? Well, basically you are going to do all these things based on the results. Whether the result is a positive result or a negative result, based on that you are going to understand or predict which direction the price is going to move. Is it not? But then, how good is your prediction? How many times have you tried to do this whenever there is a quarterly results? Has it turned out to be positive for you every time? I mean to say, if there is a positive quarterly results, what should happen to the price? If there is a negative quarterly results, what should happen to the price? If it is positive, price has to go up. If it is negative, then price has to come down. Very simple understanding. Anyone and everyone will understand this. Am I right? I don't have to be an expert to understand these things. Is it not? But what's the guarantee? If there is a positive results, what's the guarantee that the price will go up? If there is a negative result, what is the guarantee that the price will come down? All right. That is the reason I keep on telling. Well, decide one thing, whether you want to predict based on all these things, external factors, or you want to follow the market, whatever it is telling you. All right. So, as I see, before doing this video, I just had a glance of this INFOSYS quarterly results through Google search. So, I couldn't go through the complete article, but then the outlook, I saw that it seems to be a negative results that has come out. I don't know which date the result was, but still it is a negative results. If there is a negative result, the price is going up. What do you have to say for this? All right. So, don't go behind all those things. Follow the market. This is what I would like to tell you. So, when there is a gap down on 22nd of April, now normally it is a general tendency for every trader to think that maybe the result was negative few days back. That impact we are able to see it now. That is the reason there is a gap down. Now it may go down completely. But then our dynamic members have a totally different view towards the market, different approach towards the market. They knew that it is going up from a dynamic major signal. All right, the pressure is upward. When the pressure is upward and if the price is coming down, it will not last for too long. This is a very simple understanding, isn't it? So, as soon as there is a gap down, remember, before the gap down, we would have taken a short position. We did not know that there is going to be a gap down. But we have a short position and then came a gap down. And we are in profit. We are happy about it. As simple as that. Now, the gap down happened. As soon as there was a gap down, right at the bottom, at 9:30 in the morning on 22nd, there is a signal in ID3. Now this signal says the price can reverse again. We know that the pressure is upward. In an upward pressure, if we get a turning point at the bottom, then definitely this is a place where you have to take action. Any which ways, we are holding a short position which is running in profit. So the first decision is exit the short position. So if you had exited, the price was at around 1424 at around 9:30 in the morning on 22nd. Not only exit, we would have also taken a long position on the same day. Now after having taken the long position, the price slowly started increasing. Next day again there is a gap up. Previous day gap down, today there is a gap up. Tomorrow what will happen? God knows. Alright, but one small understanding, one small view of the dynamic system, that it is turning from a major dynamic signal. It means there is going to be a good movement upward, the pressure is upward. Just this one small understanding makes a big difference. Alright, we knew that the pressure is upward, that is the reason we took a buy at the turning point at the bottom when the signal came. The signal came, then we took the trade. It is not that we feel that it is going to go up and blindly take the trade. We didn't do trade like that. We just kept on trading based on the signals that we are getting. So after we having taken the trade, the next day it opens with a gap up and the price starts increasing further. As it starts increasing, at around 9:55 in the morning, there is a zigzag signal at the top in our intra-week chart. Along with that, there is also a dynamic signal, which means the price can reverse once more. Along with that, there is a sideways now information also. The first action that we would have taken is exit, book the profits. Bought at 1424 ranges, now we are exiting at 1468, which is giving me almost 44 points benefit in a single trade. Now should I take a short position here? No, we would have waited. Alright, our dynamic members would have waited because they know that the pressure is upward. There is also one additional reason which I cannot reveal it right now. These kind of key points, that they are conveyed only in the workshop. Alright, that is a paid workshop. People pay and come there to understand these things. So if I come out here and openly share all those things, it will not be justice to them, isn't it? So anyways, we would have exited there. After exiting, when we waited, sometime later the price again started going up. As it started going up, but by around 11:55 in the morning, there is again another signal. We call it as a zigzag breakout. Previously we had a zigzag. It means the price can turn. Now there is another signal called zigzag breakout, which means this zigzag is broken. It may continue its price movement. So once we got the signal, we would have taken a long position. The price was at around 1481 range. Now after buying at that point, it went up, it made a high of 1486 or something. From there again it started coming down. End of the day it closed at 1474 range. So the current trade, it is running in a minus of almost 6 to 7 points. Well, we are least bothered about it. If I have to exit, let the system give me an exit signal, then I'll exit. Whether it is a profit or minus, I am not bothered about it. I am only bothered about one thing. Am I following the process? My focus is on the process. Result is not in my hand. Market will give the results. Those people who trade in the stock market with discipline, with dedication, market will always give them. Alright? You know what market gives? If you trade without discipline, without dedication, then you may have to give it to the market. Alright? So this is what happens everywhere. But any which ways, there are almost 5 trades that we have done from 17th April to 23rd of April. Alright? The 5th trade is running. Now in this there is one minus trade that we have seen. It is not that all the trades will give profits. Some people ask me this. Well, whenever you show, you only show us the profits, you don't show us the minus at all. Does it mean that there will not be minus at all? Well, I have a different answer for that question, but then here I have shown you a minus trade also. Alright? We just followed all the signals. There was one minus trade, the rest were profit trades. The current trade is running in minus. We don't know when it is going to give us an exit. Whether it will give us an exit in profit or in minus, we don't know. We just took the trade. Let the exit signal come. Till then, let us hold it. That is all we have done. So if you see, the trades that which we have completed has given us a total of 67 points. The trade that is running, it is in a minus of 7 points. So remove that minus, adjust that minus with the profits that you have got. At least you have got in hand 60 points. 60 points to trade in a script like INFOSYS in futures, let us say. It is 400 lot size. With the 400 lot size, if you are trading for a 60 points, we are talking about 24,000 rupees profits. And in order to get this profit, we did not have to analyze the market, we did not have to predict the market, we didn't have to check any news or events. Obviously, our dynamic members don't do all those things, but then they keep an eye on this date, saying that on this particular day there is an event. I mean, there is a quarterly result. That is an event for that company stock, isn't it? When they know that, they also know that when there are events, manipulation will be at its peak. So when that is the case, they know one thing: dynamic live is here to identify every movement in the market. It is told each and every movement in the market is identified by the dynamic live automatically. We don't have to put in any efforts. So whatever signals and information the system is giving us, just let us follow. Right? They would have simply followed it, and it has given them benefit, 60 points benefit. How many people would have gained 60 points in a matter of these many days, 17th April to 23rd of April? Just imagine, with the kind of movement, all the up and down movements that it has given. All right, it did not go up in a straight line. It will never do that. It is in nature of the price movement. It has to do the up and down movement. It is its character. We cannot stop it. That is the reason we are all here to trade in stock market. If the up and down movements were not there, then you and me will never be trading in stock market. We will never be talking about this business. Is it not? So following the system, following the system, a procedure is giving me results effortlessly, without having to break my head thinking about all unwanted things happening around. But if I give an ear to the quarterly results or the rumors that are coming out, if I have to listen to the other fellow trader, what they have to say about this particular stock, definitely these are all the distractions, disturbance. All right, it is going to hit you very badly in your trading. So decide today whether you want to trade or predict the market, whether you want to earn or analyze the market. All right, this is in your hand. I have given you the maximum clarity through this video. I hope you have understood the difference between trading and predicting the market. Namaste.